Hello there. Sitting out in the backyard today. Got our cherry tree in our backyard there, and our plum tree up here. And if you pan back, we have a pear tree over there. But today's a good day to relax. Having a little soda, just plain old soda. A little sunshine. There's some birds chirping. Now the question is, what do you do to relax? Me, it's nice being out in the garden. We have a little rose bush going here. In this tree there's the bird's nest. I've got some little sunflowers growing over there. In the corner there's blackberries and honeysuckle. But that's not the fun part. Now notice I'm dressed in just my coveralls, short sleeve shirt, no hat, and 5 feet away from me is a beehive and another one. Bees are having a good time. It's a great day. It's about 3:30 in the afternoon, Monday, June 3rd, 2013. These bees, we started April 20th. Each hive had a box of bees and a queen. 6,000 bees to start. And as the season progresses, the queen lays eggs and they multiply up to 30, 40, 45, almost 50,000 bees after about 4 or 5 months, give or take. So we're letting them do their thing, and we added a second box a couple weeks ago. And in about a month and a half, probably mid-July, we'll have some honey to harvest. Again, if you notice, the beehive is not very far away from me. And it's no problem. They don't hassle the bees. They don't hassle you. Now when they fly pretty much straight up and they take off. Got a loquat tree there that when it was blooming they were on it. We have star jasmine up there. And in the distance there's a vegetable garden got started, and then over our house near the main road we have all kinds of lavender and roses and the flowers for them. Let me zoom in a little bit on these guys. And I'll just kind of lean forward. So right now the camera is 4 feet or a little bit less from these bees. And the other hive, the bees are about, I don't know, 6.5 feet away. So again, bees are nothing to really be afraid of. You don't hassle them. They're doing their thing. And you can see there's a whole crowd of them going out to forage. And whenever you have a beehive, about half of the bees stick around to take care of the larvae and storing nectar and storing pollen and taking care of and feeding the queen. And the other half are out foraging all day long. And a bee can go up to 1 or 2 miles away looking for forage. Sometimes even farther than that. So again, unless you're really allergic to bee stings, I guess you have to be careful. But otherwise, bees are no big deal. Now, we may see some drones. They're slightly larger than their average bee, and they're darker colored. Oh, it's hard to get in too close. I don't want to bug them too much. But the drones are males. They do not have stingers, and their main job in life is to mate with queens from other hives. After they mate, they die. Otherwise, just kind of hang around until it's ready to do their job. Otherwise, the hive is full of identical sisters. So when people say, that bee, he stung me, nothing could be farther from the truth. It's a little girl. And you know how girls can be. They can be feisty. Now over here, oh, that was a drone. Oh, it's hard to catch them. Never mind. These guys are busy back here. And if you're not afraid of bees and you get to know them, it really is very relaxing watching them do their thing. The little entrance on each hive is about 1/4 inch high and about 4.5 inches wide. Depending on time of year, that entrance can be made bigger, which would be the entire width of the front of the hive and about 3/4 of an inch high, or it can be made about 1 inch wide and 1/4 inch high. You would make it 1 inch wide when you start the hive and the bees don't know their area yet, and a small entrance is easier to defend. Also, later in the year, around September, October, when nectar starts decreasing and wild bees are scrambling for food to store it for the winter, you can have wild bees raiding the hive, and they'll empty a hive of its honey in 24 hours. That's when you have the entrance at the smallest size, so the bees can defend it against raiders. We had a raid 2 years ago. We had 2 hives, and they were emptied of all the honey. Probably 25-30 pounds of honey. It's really something. Let's see, there's, oh, that was the drone. The fatter, darker ones. Well, I don't want to bug them too much. Anyway, sitting outside, having a soda or a beer, whatever, and watching the bees. It's actually pretty relaxing. We'll see you later.